Hey, my lovely Serene Dream here with another Fill Me In general energy reading. And if you're new to my channel, this reading can apply whenever you find it. It is timeless. It can resonate with you for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But do keep in mind it's not going to resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. And if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and check out the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information below as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. I'm getting some kind of energy about someone being, it's like someone thrown into the mix of something, someone getting involved in something unexpectedly, but it's like they're thrown in it. They're not, it's giving me the energy of that that meme of Nene from Housewives of Atlanta when she was like, how did I get in it? It's like that's what I get here. It's like someone is just kind of thrown into something. They don't know how they got there. They don't know how they got mixed up in this, but all of a sudden they're in the middle of this, whatever this is. And I get that I'm also getting the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin when Kevin Hart and the other guy, I forgot his name. I think it's like Roman or something like that. Or maybe that was his character's name. But they were in the tech store and they started arguing, and then the white guy, I forgot his name, came over and he was like, "That's your boy?" Both of y'all about to get clapped up. It's like what did I do? Like I don't know what is this. It's that energy is coming to me. Like somebody just gets thrown into something. It's just like how did I get in it? What did I do? How did I get mixed up in this? But it's like they're in it and they can't escape it. Because I'm laughing, I'm not really getting anything scary about this. It's just funny. And I'll have to tune in some more to kind of get more specifics about it. But yeah, this person is like they're thrown for a loop because they're like all of a sudden in the midst of something that they weren't expecting, and it's because of someone that they're connected to. So it's like they're guilty by association in a sense. That's how they're being treated. And I don't know. I'm getting this line. It's one of my favorite lines. I don't even remember what movie it's from. I just remember the line. But the line is uh you like because you love despite. Meaning that when you like somebody it's for particular qualities. But when you love somebody, you love them despite their flaws. So what I'm getting from that is that this could be in connection to someone that you truly love. It doesn't have to be a romantic love. It could be, but I get that whoever this is, the whoever this person got mixed up with and their business or whatever is going on, it's like they're thrown for a loop, that they're tied into this because that they're thrown into this because of this person. But it's like they're not necessarily complaining because they really love this person. So it's like they would, again, like they will hold this person down regardless because of the love they have for them. So while they're like, how did I get in it, it's like they're not necessarily mad about it, because if they're gonna have anyone's back, this will be the person whose back they would have regardless of anything. So it's a situation where this person is like, I don't know how I got in the middle of this, but like I got your back. Like I'm not, I'm gonna hold you down. We're gonna get through this together. And yeah, so I just got like this person is mixed up in something due to someone that they love really deeply. Like this person is like their heart. And so when I was getting that line of like you like because and love despite, it's like this person could be someone who's always getting themselves into some kind of trouble. Like they could be, whatever the situation is, they could have gotten themselves caught up in this based on something they did wrong. And they could have a history of doing things, like they could be a bit of a troublemaker. If not a troublemaker, they just could be a person who is just constantly getting caught up in stuff. Even if they aren't necessarily guilty, it's like they're always in the wrong place at the wrong time and they get caught up in something. They say something out of turn or inappropriate and they don't really mean. It's like this person just gets, they get caught up in all kind of stuff. It's just their nature. And I feel like this person who was thrown into their mess is aware of that and they love this person deeply despite that. Like they know that this person is always getting mixed up in some stuff. But knowing that, it's like they still love them. They still love them to death. It's like a person who, like with your child, you know, how you would love your child unconditionally, like regardless of whatever they do. You could be upset and you can scold them for whatever they do, but it doesn't change the love you have. I feel like it's a situation like that here. Regardless of whatever type of relationship you have with this person, they could be a family member, they could be a lover, they could be a friend, but you love the person like that. Like you love them despite knowing all the flaws of their character. And I'm getting like the person who's thrown into it, well, the person who got these two, got them caught up in this person is now like trying, like I feel like they're making a vow or a promise to the person who they got mixed up in their mess. They're making a promise or vow to them that they're going to change and do better after they get through this. They're just like, no, I've learned my lesson, I'm not doing that no more. Like, because oh my gosh, I'm getting that the person who got thrown into this mess, they're gonna cuss this person out. They love them to death, but it doesn't mean this person is not gonna get their mouth. Like this person is going to get cursed out for getting them involved in this situation in the first place. They're gonna get through it together, they're gonna work together, but before they start this, they're just like the person gonna speak their mind. And then I feel like the one who would have caused all this, who would have been a root of all of this going on, that person is like replying to that person who's cussing them out and saying, no, for real, I totally get it, I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna change, like I'm not doing this no more, I don't want to be caught up in this, like this is not how I want to live my, I'm hearing this is not how I want to end my life or something. So yeah, it's like this person, I know I mentioned earlier that the situation is not that serious, like it's kind of comical, but because I said that, it could be quite a serious situation where this person like feared for their life, or they could be fearing for their life in some way. So it's like they're promising to make a change because they don't want to end up here again. Like this feels very scary to them. Something about this shook them to their core, and it's like they can't ever like go back to how they used to be. They don't want to end up here because they fear that if they come end up in this place again, that they're not going to have a great outcome. So yeah, this person's like, I've learned my lesson, I'm changing from here on out, like I'm gonna, like I'm hearing I'm not gonna smoke again, I'm not gonna drink it. Somebody is like swearing off everything they think might have contributed to them ending up in this situation. I get like, let's give me a moment while I process this message here. I feel like I feel like it's more so the energy that is just thrown into the mix of this. Somebody in this dynamic with these two people, because I'm getting like it's just a group or a team of two. I'm not really getting that it's like a team of two against one person or a group of people, but it's just these two people. Like it started with this one person, and then they got this other person that loves them dearly caught up in their mess. But I'm getting that one of these people in this dynamic of two, and I feel strongly that it's the person, it will be the person who is just thrown, like who just got thrown into the mix. That person is they're very intuitive. So it's like they're being able to intuit how to get them out of this situation. They don't have to see it. It's like they just can sense it. They can smell it. They can feel a way through. So it's like they're relying on those instincts to help get them and this person out of this situation. And they're asking that the person that this all would have started with, they're asking them to trust them, because they're like, just trust me, trust my instincts, like they're not wrong. And I feel like this person is correct about that, because I feel like they have some kind of like um strong, they have some kind of strong spiritual ability where they have a very heightened intuition, more like beyond the average. I know everybody has a sense of like, some kind of spiritual ability, but I feel like whatever this person has, it's like at a very high level. And yeah, it's like they're asking the person to trust them to help them get through this successfully, because I feel like there's a lot of yeah, for some this could be a very threatening situation, but I get like the threat is surrounding them. And so if they don't play this smart, they could end up being impacted in almost a very dangerous way. And yeah, so this person is, it's almost like walking through a field and trying to make sure you don't step on any landmines. I'm getting that kind of energy. This person's like, trust my instincts to help us avoid the landmines and get out of here safe and sound in one piece. I'm also getting the scene from Creed. I'm not sure if it's the first or the second one, but it's the one where they're at the dinner table with the guy's mom, and she's it's like she's analyzing the girl, and she's like, your nails are shinier, your hair is fuller. Basically what she was calling out is that the girl was pregnant. The girl didn't even know she was pregnant yet. But when the lady analyzed her, and it made her say like, wait a minute, maybe I am pregnant. I don't know why that scene came to me. Let me tune in here to try to figure out what that means. I feel like it's something else going on. It's like this situation is going on, and then there's like another situation going on, like within this, that is just between the two people. It could be that somebody finds out that they're pregnant. Like they could be in the middle of all of this, and then somebody finds out they're pregnant. So like they're working together trying to navigate this, and then bam, it's like the pregnancy just throws everything for a loop. It's not going to like affect them getting out of this, but I just get like they're dealing with this situation, and now they have to deal with this, like now finding out that, there's a baby on the way. This could be a couple, because I'm honestly getting that when I picked up that message. It's like a couple is trying to deal with their issues, but at the same, it's like they're trying to deal with this threatening issue or deal with this threat, and then it's like they find out something else, which in a lot of cases I'm getting would be a pregnancy that like adds stress to what they're going through. It's like these two people are like, it could not have come at a worse time. Now, it doesn't have to be a couple because I'm getting that it could just be two people who are friends or family, and like one of those people found out they're pregnant in the middle of going through all of this, and like the two people were trying to work together to manage the stress of that and the stress of this threat at the same time. Yeah, but it's a delicate dance with this because it just seems like it's so much going on at the same time, and it's just I feel like these people they're going to have a hard time catching their breath. I'm also getting something about because I'm getting Mami Wata in my head, and it's associated with mermaids, mythological creatures. I'm getting some kind of like mythical energy associated with this. Okay, this could be, oh my gosh, it's a lot going on. They have this threat. Somebody finds out about a pregnancy in the midst of all of this. But I feel like the pregnancy might be hard to be detected, like to the point that like they take a pregnancy test and it comes like back false negative. Um, it's something where like they find out they're pregnant, but it may take a while for this person to get confirmation of the pregnancy, although they know that they are. It's something like that. It's a lot. It's like so much going on at once. So these people just are like, when are we gonna be able to catch a break? Because we have this threat we're dealing with. Now you're pregnant, and then we can't even get confirmation that you're pregnant, although it's very clear that you are. I'm getting that this person like I'm almost about to get a headache just thinking about it, like just channeling this energy. Somebody's about to become a mother. But I feel like this person could have been pregnant for a while, honestly. And they had no idea because they had no symptoms. This person, like I said, if they even suspected before they took pregnancy tests, they came back negative. But the whole time they've been pregnant. And so like the time is coming now where they finally get the confirmation that they are for sure. And it's like this whole time they just had no idea. But again, it's like that mythical energy. It's something, yeah, there's something about the pregnancy that just doesn't feel real or doesn't feel, it is real, but it's something about it that just doesn't feel real, or it's going to be something about the way it's discovered is going to be unreal. That's what I get. There's a lot of choices to be made within other choices, if that makes sense. And I guess it does make sense because you're dealing with multiple things at once: the threat, the pregnancy, um, trying to get confirmation about the pregnancy, and also like just overall maintaining in life. And so I feel like you two are going to be like ride or dies, like really, really close, because it's gonna feel as if the two, like, you only have each other. And so it's like all the decisions that pertain to your individual lives you're going to make together, regardless of whatever kind of relationship you have with each other. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but it's like you're in it together now. It's like now that this person got tossed in, it's like now they're just automatic teammates. And so everything that could affect their lives individually it affects each other lives. Yeah, and I'm hearing what I don't even know who sings this song. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get with this, but this is where it's sad. Yeah, that pertains to the choices I was talking about. Someone here, I know I mentioned that these two people are going to be like really close and stick together, but what I'm getting from that is that somebody is going to make an ultimatum to somebody, and it's like one of these people are going to tell the other, like, look, you can follow me or you can go do this. Like, you can be here or you could be there. You can choose this or you can choose that. But it's like this person is making it very clear that they're not going to let this person like straddle the fence. They have to be very clear on where they stand. I'm almost saying that it's going to be the person who's just kind of thrown in the loop. And this could be at the beginning that this happens, because this person got thrown into this person's mess, and then they're just like, um, they say like, look, I can be here and go through this and help you through this, but you need to make a decision about where you stand with this decision. Are you going to, and that could be where the conversation I was picking up earlier, where this person is like swearing off everything, like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to do that anymore, like, I'm done with that, I don't want to end up here. That could be how that conversation starts, because the person presents an ultimatum to say like, I'm not going to help you if you're going to keep doing this, or you're going to keep choosing this, or you're going to be over here, whatever the case is. It's like this person is, they want to be very clear, or they want clarity about where this person stands or whatever choice they're making, so that they know whether to invest their energy or not. And after that point is when they're going to become like this unstoppable team and work through this together. And I do feel that like when they actually make that decision to stick together, they're going to they're going to come out of this beautifully. Whatever the outcome, baby, pregnancy, threat, all of it, I feel like it's all going to work out fine in the end. I feel like, matter of fact, they're going to come out of this like with more than they went into the situation with. Like, they probably were afraid of losing something when this situation started, but it's like when they come out of it, it's like they don't even miss whatever it is they lost, because they end up with so much more. Like, the end result is so much more fulfilling than what they started with. That's what I get. And I feel that this year is going to wrap up beautifully for these two people, both on the individual level and together with whatever kind of relationship they have. This year is gonna be one for the books for sure. Like, they're gonna reminisce about this a lot. And like 2023 is going, and you could watch this any other time, but especially if you're watching this in 2023, these two people were just like, that year was so like, I will never forget that year with everything we went through. Like, they're gonna be grateful for how it ends, but I just get like the way they got there, they're just like, wow, that was rough. Okay, so that's about all I have for you all for your filmy and general energy reading for this time. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings or your general forecast for the rest of the year, or your love forecast for the rest of the year, you can go ahead and check out the Vimeo links below to view those. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, link to that information can be found below as well. And follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for daily guidance. And I'll be back on more readings, lovelies. Bye.